and start sharing my screen. There. Okay, let me know if you encountered any errors. Okay. So as for your item number 1, so 'di ba that's just USD. Given lahat, 'di ba? Given ka ng width, depth, etc. So ano mangyayari, just use transform area. This one is X.
Sir, hindi po nakashare yung screen.
Di ba ba? Teka, i-share ko ulit. Ah, okay, nakashare na ulit ako. So again, if you use transform area, ganyan lang yan. This one is NAS. Tama? And then, this one, of course, from the steel to the bottom compression fiber, that's D. So therefore, this one is D minus X. So, pag kinuha mo yung static moment of area, this one is B. So therefore, that's B times X area, centroid X over 2 is equal to NAS. Then lever arm D minus X. Tama? Makuha nyo ngayon yung X. So yung madaming sa inyo may ginawa ganito. B times X squared over A. So saan to galing? Saan yan galing? Okay, and then don't tell me na typo siya. Na 2 yan. Kasi lahat kayo for A. So I don't know. Siyempre, mali yun. So mali na yung X nyo is very important. So pag mali ito, mali na lahat. A, B, C. So pag may nakita kong BX squared over A sa solution nyo, mali na lahat yun. Okay? Copy ba yun? Yun lang naman. Then, yung iba, consider ko na lang, I don't know. So, syempre, pagkakuha nyo ng X, makuha nyo na yung inner I. Di ba? Makuha nyo yung I. So, therefore, I is equal to bx cubed over 3 plus NAS times d minus x squared. Tama. So, tapos na. Napakadali. So, moment given, you have flexure, n is equal to, ah, so you have the stress pala, nahanap is, kunwari, if it's Fs, that's n times m times d minus x over I. Kapag ka Fc, that's simply m times x over I. Diba? Ang pag hinanap ang compressive force, that's 1/2 Fc times x times b. So, okay na yan. Ganyan lang. Yung iba, hindi ko alam, gagamitin pa yung formula ng AS is equal to rho BD. Tapos kukunin yung K, kukunin yung J. Tapos M is equal to 1/2 FCK BJD squared. Kunin yung FC. Then pag kinuha mo yung moment, that's AS, FS, JD. Makuha nyo yung FS. Tama. So yung iba, meron na ganito. Tapos biglang magja-jump dito. So anong sense? Di ba those are two separate solution. Then after, I think, hindi ganito yung solution. Tapos biglang magja-jump dito. Tapos wala naman to. wala namang ganito. Diba? So ano yun? Magic, ganito, tas biglang ganito, pero walang value ng J. Diba? So, mali yung mga ganun. Okay? Diba, hindi ko nga alam kung saan galing yung mga ganun solution. So, yun lang. Diba, madali lang naman siya. Wala naman mahirap eh. So, ay, namatay ilaw ko. Teka lang. I don't know kung bakit or saan nyo napulot yung mga solutions yun na ganun. Maybe from the previous activities that I had. Kasi nakita ko na yun dati, sinabihan ko na sila. Bakit nyo kino-combine? You choose only one. Diba? Kino-combine nyo yung solution. Magkaiba naman yun. Anyways, that's just number one. Di ba wala pang 5 minutes or so. 5 minutes. Oh, OA. Wala pang few minutes or so matatapos nyo yan. Those are just 3 lines or 4 lines. Question. Dali na
Wala po,
magtanong.
sir. Ah,
Wala. Tapos, if you do have previous activities, sagutan nyo naman. Diba? Pero ano yung nangyari sa inyo ngayon? Kinokopya nyo lang ng kinokopya eh. Wala. Sinusubukan ko lang kayo eh. Kaya yung ginawa ko sa number 3, hindi ba ko yung given eh. So, iba sa inyo, may mga sagot pa rin na iba pa. Hindi ko alam kung saan galing. Anyways, tingnan ko lang yung exam nyo kung may makuha kayong old activity. Reminder ha, it will be your exam next week. Sinusubukan ko lang yung section niya. Anyway, ang bilis yung nahuli. Di ba first quiz pa lang. Huli na agad kayo. Anyways, when it comes to number 2, dali lang din. That is just analysis. Di ba? Analysis lang. So, AS. So, syempre, if it's analysis, di ba pag analysis, given lahat, nahanap yung moment or yung force. So, C is equal to T lang. So, ako lagi ako nag-assume ng yielding. So, that's 0.85 FC prime AB AS FY. Assume yielding, di ba? So, syempre, given yung B, makuha mo yung A. Makuha mo yung C. Because A is beta C. Tama. Then, makukuha natin si FS. 600 D minus C over C. Diba? So, it turns out na nilalabas mo sagot dito is non-yielding. So, syempre, mali yung assumption na to. Yung iba, ginawa, non-yielding, pero dumiretso na. So, mali. Diba? Dapat, kung anong assumption, yun din yung lalabas. So, re-recompute mo ngayon siya sa 0.85 FC prime AB. Wherein ngayon, yung A mo, gagawin mong beta C. Tapos, times B. Given yan, di ba? So, magiging AS, of course. AS is equal to 600 D minus C over C. So, lahat yan in terms of C. Makuha mo si C, makuha mo si A, makuha mo ngayon si FS. Turns out, lalabas to na non-yielding. So, pagka non-yielding, this is compression control. Okay? Ano, ano atang hinahanap dito? That's Fs. So, misagot ka na sa Fs. Then after, hinahanap concrete compressive force, that's only 0.85. Fc prime AB. Diba? Or, C is equal to T, diba? So, pwede nyo rin gamitin is AS times Fs. Kung nakuha kang Fs, edi multiply mo ng AS. So, yun din yun. Bakit T? Kasi nga, C is equal to T. So, you may use either. And then, lastly, hinahanap is moment. So, simple lang naman yan. Ako, ayoko nang gamitin yung mas mahaba. Pwede mong gamitin yung AS, Fs times D minus A over 2. Okay? Wherein phi is 0.65 since it is compression control. Okay? Yun lang kasimple. Bilis lang, oh. Di ba? Super saglit lang. Question.
Wala sir, na-gets na po sir.
Di ba? Madali lang. Then, ang nakakapagtaka, makukuha yung 1, pero hindi yung makukuha yung 3. Same lang. Di ba? Ang nagkaiba lang, dito sa number 1, given yung moment. Dito, hindi ka given ng moment, pero given ka ng loads. Tama? So, meron kang given na W. For simple support, given naman sa diagram, for simple support beam, your moment is equal to WL squared over 8. So, may makuha ka kasi given yung W, given yung L. So, ngayon, yung iba, hindi ko alam kung saan nila kinuha yung W tsaka L. Pero dun sa problem ko, malinaw naman yung W tsaka L. So, hindi ko alam kung saan nila nakuha yan. Same lang, di ba? B times X over 2 is equal to NAS times D minus X. Di ba? Makukuha nila yung I, which is BX cubed over 3 plus NAS times D minus X squared. Then, of course, makukuha mo na yung FC. That is M times X over I. Then you have Fs is equal to N times M times D minus X over I. Tapos, di ba? Kaya ayokong ginagamit yung formula na to eh. Kasi mas mabilis to. Di ba? Then, paulit-ulit lang. Question. Do you have any more question?
Sir, nalinawan na po sir.
Di ba? Madali lang siya. Ganun lang kasimple. We'll proceed now with lecture. I-upload ko lang saglit yung module nyo. T-beams tayo today. But your exam would only cover until USD ha. This one is for midterm na. But of course, I have to discuss it. Siguro, ano lang tayo today. Kahit one session lang. A moment, please. May remarks naman doon eh. Basta pag may nakita kong A sa number 1, mali lahat yung tatlo. Okay? Pag may nakita kong BX squared over A, X squared over A, or whatever reason. Okay? Again, huwag niyo sabihin typo yun, 2 yun, or typo yun. Kasi madaming ganun. So, almost sobrang dami. Okay? Then the rest, okay naman. After na lang ako mag-check ng attendance. Okay. And current topic pala natin is Stevens pala muna. Okay. Download ko muna siya ha.
Hello, sir? Hello, sir? Yung audio po, sir? Hello?
Nakamute po yung mic niyo, sir.
Ayan, nakamute pala ako. Sorry. Anyways, balik tayo. Thank you, thank you. So, this one is Doubly. Again, ulitin ko lang ha. So, yung provision natin dito, if we could recall with our sample problem, our SRB is greater than max. Naalala nyo, di ba? We stop solving because the moment is greater than the capacity of the steel. Kaya lumalabas natin na raw for singly is lumalabas natin na raw for singly may naka-unmute. Lumalabas natin na raw for singly is greater than the maximum. So again, our maximum ito ha, 0.85 beta FC prime Fy times 3 over 7. So, yung anong principle nito? The principle behind is just superposition. So, ibig sabihin, di ba kunwari ito, i-redraw ko lang. You have the tension bars, which is AS and AS prime, which is the compression
Sir,
bars.
excuse me po. Hindi po
Yes po.
gumagalaw yung screen.
Okay. Okay, magre-reshare tayo ulit. Thank you. Pag morning talaga, ang daming issue nung online meeting. Ayan, kunwari, yan, mga screen and all. Pag hapon naman, wala naman. Baka pagod siya. Puyat yung iPad. Anyways, so superposition siya. So you have the compression, tension bar sa baba, and then you have the compression bar. So syempre, meron yung force. So basically, ganun pa din, you have the tension force. Tama? You have the tension force from here. And then we have the compression from the bar. And at the same time, meron pa tayong compression from the concrete. 'Di ba? So, nasa centroid. Kunwari, nandyan yung centroid. We have the tension, compression 1, and then compression 2. So, the thing is, hindi na siya C is equal to T. 'Di ba? So, ngayon, anong formula niyan? That is T is equal to C1 plus C2. 'Di ba? Kumbaga, tension, compression due to concrete, and then compression due to, biniligtad ko pala, compression due to steel. So ngayon, meron siyang theory of superposition. So pinagkalas ko siya kumbaga. So nangyari ngayon, instead of ganyan, magiging is equal to, so saan siya magiging equal? Ito, plus, ito. Okay. So, ganyan siya. Tama? Wherein, etong AS na to, itong AS na to is equal sa AS1 sa baba plus AS2. Tama? Ito, syempre, ito din yun. Pag pinagsama mo, ito din. So, I mean, this is 1, di ba? Kumbaga, this is 2, tapos 3. So, kumbaga, 2 plus 3 is equal to 1. 2 plus 3 is equal to 1. Scenario 2 plus scenario 3 is equal to 1. Pinag-superimpose lang nila. So, ibig sabihin, yung area sa baba, yung AS mo is equal to AS1 plus AS2. So, ganun lang siya. Theory of superposition. So, ngayon, ano tong case 1 na to? So, mapapansin nyo, niredraw ko lang yan. Diba dito sa taas? So, etong AS mo, ito, tingnan nyo yung nasa baba. Etong AS na to, is equal lang din siya sa AS1 plus AS2. Okay? So, yun yung sinasabi ko, yung nasa baba. Kasi nga, pinaghiwalay mo lang siya. Diba? Kumbaga, this is yung scenario 2 mo, tapos ito yung scenario 3. Okay? So, ano tong condition na to? This is one is yung condition ng SRB. Tama? Kasi di ba may sobra yan? Kasi di ba, this is just the maximum condition for scenario 2. Then may sobra siya. Yung sobra naman, yun yung i-carry ni scenario 3. Okay? So, pag binuo mo siya, the setup is doubly na. Okay? Parang ganito. And of course, this one is couple bar. So, ganun pa rin, 41 ASFY. Pero dito is maximum, AS maximum. Okay? Kasi nga, we design the first condition at SRB condition. Kumbaga, yung maximum sa SRB. Because everything in excess, it will be carried by the couple bar. Okay? Yung in excess will be carried by the couple bar. So, ganun din yun. When it comes to moment, of course, yung moment ultimate mo, so moment ultimate is equal to moment 1, which is SRB, tama, plus moment 2, which is the couple bar. Okay? Yun lang yung mga tatandaan nyo. But then, same lang. So, pagdating sa TAS2, that is AS2FY, but pagdating sa compression bar, you have AS prime, FS prime, or pwede ring FY. Okay? Then we have sa strain diagram, same lang, 0.003. So, lahat ng formula na pwede nyong gamitin for SRB, same lang. Okay? So, nandito na rin siya. So, yun nga, moment ng DRB is equal to moment ng SRB, which is moment ng max plus moment ng couple bar. Okay? Wherein AS prime is the compression bar, then AS is AS1 plus AS2. Okay? Then, of course, the raw maximum for DRB is AS max, raw max BD plus AS prime times FY over FS prime. That is your maximum. Okay? So, yun yung principle. So, eto, makikita natin sa design. So, AS is equal to AS1 plus AS2. Wherein, ito nga, sinabi ko nga that your AS1 is the condition for maximum. Okay? Then, of course, ito, galing na to sa SRB. So, from C is equal to T, you have A. Ito na, makuha mo yung A and B. So, from there, makuha natin yung moment ng SRB. Diba? This is the moment ng SRB. Tama? Then, of course, makuha mo ngayon yung moment ng couple bar. So, yung moment mo, ultimate, minus moment ng SRB, that is the moment ng couple bar. Kasi ganito yun, di ba? MU is equal to M1 plus M2. So, nakuha mo yung MU, M1, so makuha mo ngayon yung M2, sinubtract. Then, from this, ito na ngayon yung couple bar. Mamaya, lalagyan ko to ng diagram para mas maintindihan nyo. Then, dire-diretso na. Okay? Then, for analysis, actually sa analysis hindi ko to ginagamit. Ang ginagawa ko lang sa, ito rin pala siya. Ginagawa ko nga sa analysis, ito na siya. CC prime is equal to T. Tama? So, nadagdagan lang siya. So, ano yung nadagdag? Ito, AS prime, FS prime from C1. Pero ganun pa rin. Di ba? Pagkakuha mo, a-assume mo na yielding or non-yielding. Kasi for Doubly, lagi na tong yielding. Ang ina-assume mo na non-yielding, nalagay ko dyan, yung C prime. Check mo siya whether yielding or non-yielding. Then after that, ito yung nadagdag yung formula. Again, this is from the similar triangle. If you could pag tinignan niyo yung formula, parehas lang sa FS. But then that is C minus D prime over C. Okay? So, ganun pa rin, calculate mo si C, check mo kung yielding, check mo kung non-yielding. So, ayan, medyo madami, medyo nakaka-overload. But then, we will have a sample problem para mas maintindihan. Okay? So, ganun lang siya. But this one is just the same. Same lang siya with SRB. So, dapat, gets nyo na talaga yung SRB. Okay? So, for sample problem, ayan, unang-una pala. Design. So, ibig sabihin, this one is a design. 350 by 500 mm. Rectangular beam to resist a factored moment of 630. So, factored meaning ultimate. Assume concrete covered measured from bar centroid. 70 in compression, 80 in tension. Malinaw ha? 70 in compression, 80 in tension. FC prime 27.6, FY 345. Okay? So, example problem tayo. Sample problem 1, DRB. So, malinaw lahat. Design siya kasi hinahanap is steel. So, So, yung nasa baba, B natin is 350. Tama? And our total height daw is 500. Total height yung binigay. Then we have, inahanap, compression bar, tension bar, compression bar. So this one is AS for our tension, and then our compression is AS prime. Tama? Then sinabi yung concrete cover, we have for tension it's 80, for compression it's 70. Tama? So yun na yan. Hinahanap ngayon is AS and AS prime kasi design. So, what's the first step? Take note for this, bibigyan ko lang. So, ang default natin is positive moment, di ba? So, what's a positive moment? Pagka positive moment, di ba? Pag ganyan. So, our tail is tension, tama? And then our head is compression, di ba? So, ibig sabihin, ito siya, tama? What if negative moment siya? Pag sinabi, negative moment. So, pagka negative moment, ganito, okay? This one is compression. This one is tension. So, magiging tension nyo yung nasa baba, nasa taas. Okay? But we follow muna yung default natin. Ha? Ganito. Okay? So, this one is tension. This one is compression. Okay? So, again, by superposition, i-redraw muna natin para malinaw. So, kapag ka nag-doubly siya, di ba? Pag nag-doubly siya, we have the scenario 1. Ito. Tama? Wherein, meron kang moment. We have the compression bar, which is yung concrete, plus eto. So this one is, ano nga yung sinabi ko? This one is AS max, tama? For SRB. Plus, of course, we have the couple bar, tama? So pagka nag-doubly siya, so ganyan yung principle niya. So of course, meron tong force, then one, meron din tong force, then meron din tong force. Okay? So, first, we have to determine muna whether kailangan ba talaga nito. Whether kailangan ng AS prime. So, check muna natin whether it's SRB or DRB. So, given ka ng moment, tama. So, using our flexure formula, mu is equal to phi BD squared, tama? FC prime, omega, 1 minus 0.59 of omega. Okay? So, we have the moment given times 10 raised to 6. Assume natin that phi is 0.9. B is the dimension of our beam, 350, if I'm not mistaken. D is, again, your D is effective depth. So, 500 minus the concrete cover na 80. Kasi ito lang naman yung effective depth, di ba? Which is 420. Times 420. Phi BD squared, your FC prime is 27.6. Omega 1 minus 0.59 of omega. Makuha ngayon yung omega, tama. Pagkakuha ng omega, idiretso nyo na. Omega is equal to rho times rho times FC prime, tama. Times Fy over FC prime. Di ba makuha nyo yung omega, tapos diretso na, makuha nyo si rho. Your rho is 0.05595. 5595. Okay? You may recheck. Then of course, check nyo si Romax. So Romax is equal to 0.85 beta FC prime over Fy times 3 over 7. So may makuha ka ngayong value. So yung Romax is ilan? 0.02477. Then of course, kailangan natin malaman kung kasi ini-recompute nga natin, di ba? Fee, nag-assume lang tayo ng fee. But from here, then of course, kailangan natin malaman kung transition ba siya or tension control talaga. So, check natin yung raw 5. So, for raw 5, we have, ganun din, di ba? 0.85 beta, FC prime over FY times 3 over 8. Ngayon, may makukuha ka din na sagot. I think that is 0.021675. 1675. Okay? So, check natin. Yung raw na nakuha natin, 0.5. So, mas malaking 0.5595. So, obviously, this one is DRRB. And then, we also have the raw 5. Tama? So, if your raw is greater than raw 5, so obviously, transition to. So, from here, we can say that nag-assume tayo ng fee eh. So, mali yung value ng fee natin. Dapat transition. But take note, makikita natin mamaya na for maximum condition, nasa transition region talaga siya. So, we have to recompute. But obviously, this one is a DRRB. Kasi nakita nyo yung difference ng raw max sa raw 0.55 and 0.0247. So, ito siya. These are your governing conditions, okay? So, therefore, from this, you really have to prove, kasi dapat kompleto yung solution nyo pagdating sa exam. Therefore, it is the RRB. Okay? So, proceed na tayo dun sa superposition. Yung ganito. Okay? So, since ito, didesign muna natin siya for maximum. Diba? Didesign natin siya for maximum condition. Tama? So, pag dinesign natin siya for maximum condition, yun lang lagi niyong tatandaan na design at maximum condition. So, that scenario, ito yung scenario na to yung first scenario. So, for maximum condition, so, ano ngayon yung C-max? Kasi kailangan natin ng maximum condition, di ba? C-max. Ano value natin ng C-max? That is 3 over 7 of D. Nare-recall to dun sa triangle natin. So, bakit natin siya kailangan? Kasi nga, given na tayo ng MU. Tama? Di ba? MU is equal to MU1 plus MU2. Tama? Wherein MU1, that is maximum. So, kailangan natin ngayon makuha yung MU max. Tama? Wherein MU max is ilan? 0.85 FC prime. So, syempre, kung C max to, this one, magiging A max. Tama? AB times D minus A over 2. Okay? So, ayan siya. So, first is, of course, we get C max. So, C max is equal to 3 over 7 of 420. Okay? That is 180. Tama? So, makuha natin ngayon si A max. So, therefore, A max is 0.85 of 180. Tama? Kasi that's beta C. 153. So, makuha natin ngayon si MU max. Therefore, MU max, kaso hindi pa natin alam yung fee. Okay? So, 0.85, FC prime, 27.6. A max is 153. A max is 153. Excuse me. Times our D is 420. Minus 153 over 2. May kaso, hindi natin alam yung fee. So, ngayon, paano natin kukunin yung fee? Anyone? So, dapat at maximum. So, ano yung fee at max condition? Yeah, that's the question. Ano yung fee at maximum condition? Oh. Plus points. Recitation nyo. Excuse me. What is fee at maximum condition? Mga bata, what is fee at maximum condition? Hindi alam. Ano po yung fee at maximum condition? O clue. Ano nga uli yung strain at maximum condition? What is the strain at maximum condition? What is the strain at maximum condition? What is the strain at maximum condition? Ha?
0.003 po.
Hindi 0.003 is the strain at concrete. Pero yung strain at maximum steel condition, ano siya? Hindi nga, balikan nyo pa. Malapit na. Nasabi ko yan. Plus points. Really, nasa na yung ano ko? Attendance ko. Sige pa, ano yung strain at max condition? Nasaan na yun? Oh, volunteer. O Balagaw. Ano si Balagaw? Balagaw. Ano yung fee at maximum condition? 0.0? Ano? Uy, Balagaw. 0.0? Balagaw. Ilan?
0. Hindi ko alam, sir eh.
Hindi mo alam. 0.004. Diba? O pag nasa transition, ano yung nasa transition? Diba? 0.005. Kaya nga, okay, balikan natin to Kaya nga doon na-derive yung 3/7, diba? Kasi ito yun. If recall, 0.003 tapos 0.004. So, pinag-add to, kaya nakuha yung 7. Pag nag-triangle ka. So, ngayon, pag transition, 0.005. Ito is 0.003 tapos 0.005. Kaya nakuha yung 3/8. Okay? So, kung ang strain natin is 0.004, so makuha natin yung Fs. 'Di ba? Because that is the strain. Ganito yung formula ng strain, 'di ba? So, therefore, our Fs is equal to 800. Tama? So, makuha natin ngayon yung phi. Phi is equal to 0.65 plus 0.25. 0.004. Tama, 800. So, this one is sorry. So, this one ngayon is 800 kasi di ba ang formula niyan is Fs minus Fy. Then, this one is 1,000 minus Fy. Again, saan nakuha yung 1,000? So, ito nakuha. 0.005 kasi pang transition, di ba? So, Fs over 200,000. Okay? So, therefore, that is phi 0.65 plus 0.25. Our Fs is 800 minus 345 RFY over 1,000 minus 345. Makuha natin ngayon yung phi. Phi is equal to 0.08236. So, pag inano nyo to, make it up to 4 decimal, 236. O pwede nyo store na lang. 6641. Okay? So, tama na, di ba? Na-prove natin, kasi nag-recompute tayo Na-prove natin na DRB siya from here. And at the same time, na-prove natin na nasa transition siya. Okay? So, therefore, isasalpak nyo ngayon itong phi. Salpak nyo yung phi dito, Salpak nyo yung phi dyan. So, phi 0.85 FC prime, so on so forth, makuha natin ngayon yung MU max, which is also MU1. Okay? So, therefore, our MU max is equal to 355.4384. kilonewton meter. Okay. Question so far. Review natin the very first step is to design at maximum condition. Max. Or the SRB. Okay? Kunin lang. Yun ang goal nyo ha. Huwag kayong mag-memorize ng step na ano kaya yung una kong gagawin and so on and so forth. No. Pagka-prove nyo ng DRB, kunin nyo agad yung moment maximum. Okay? So, question so far.
Sir, saan po ulit nung yung 0.003? Ano pong tawag ulit dun, sir?
That's the strain in concrete.
Yeah, okay, sir.
Kaya,
Okay.
concrete strain. Lagi itong constant, 0.003. That is according to the code. That's the strain in concrete. Yung 0.004, yun yung strain mo ng bakal at maximum condition. Then yung 0.005, that is the strain ng bakal at transition. Okay? Kumbaga, after 0.005, magiging tension controlled na siya. Okay? So, yan lang. So, okay tayo So, of course, you have yung MU, di ba? Is equal to MU1 plus MU2. Makuha nyo ngayon yung MU2. So, therefore, MU2, pag MU1 minus MU. Okay? Baliktad. So, MU, tinranspose ko sa kabila yung MU1. MU minus MU1. So, given yung 630 minus 355.4384. So, what do we have? Mamaya na to. Hindi pa pala tapos. Excited. Although pwede naman pero just to make it So makuha na, 'di ba ito yung ina-analyze natin, itong part na to. Balikan niyo to Nandito tayo sa part na to. Ito, 'yan. Wherein ang kinikerry ng part na to is ano nga uling kinikerry niyan? MU1. Okay. Tapos yung scenario 2, MU2. Okay. So kunin ko tong drawing na to. Okay Nasa MU1 tayo Kunin ko yung drawing na yun. So, kinikerry niya is MU1. Tama? Then this one is, ilan to? A-max. Tama? A-max to, di ba? So, and then this one is, we have, AS1. Tama? We have AS1. Makuha na natin yun yung AS1. Tama ba ko? So, that is, your AS1, maximum to, di ba? That is your raw max times BD. Okay? So, makuha natin yung AS1. So, for AS1, idediretso ko na, that is 0.85 beta FC prime over FY times 3 over 7 times 350. Tama? Excuse me. Times 420. Your beta is again 0.85. Tama? FC prime is 27.6. Your FY is 345. Yung 45 ba? Yeah, 345. Your B is 350. Your D is 420. So, makakuha natin ngayon yung raw AS1. So, 3641.4. mm squared. Okay? Then, so okay na to. Nakuha na natin yung AS1. Yun lang naman kailangan natin AS1. So next, nakuha na natin tong MU1. Alam na rin natin to. So makuha na natin yung MU2. Bakit kailangan natin makuha yung MU2? Para makaproceed tayo dito. Tama? Proceed tayo ngayon dyan sa couple bar. Tama? So how do we get that? So for our MU2, yun na nga. Sinulat ko na. The MU is equal to MU1 plus MU2. So therefore, our MU2 is equal to MU minus MU1. Okay? So 630 minus yung nakuha nating moment, which is 355.4384. Kung makuha natin ngayon yung MU2, wherein our MU2 is equal to
274.5616.
274.5616.
5616.
5616 kilonewton meter. So ito na yung scenario 2, tama? So for scenario 2, tama? This one of course AS2 na, tama? And this one is AS prime. Tapos yung kinikerry niyang moment is 274.5616. Okay? So yun lang. So basically, meron na tayong MU2, tama? So pagkakuha natin ng MU2, dalawa lang naman yung formula niyan, di ba? We have MU2 MU2 is equal to phi, tama? AS2, FY. Yung baba, take note, is always yielding to, ha? Yung baba is always yielding. Tama? And yung lever arm nila, take note, the lever arm, ha? This one is effective depth D. Tama? So, ano ba yung lever arm nila? Ito yung lever arm nila, di ba? Lever arm 1. But this one is ilan? D prime. So, therefore, your L1 is equal to ilan? D minus D prime. Nako, maaga naman malobat na itong
420 minus.
pencil. Nakuha. The lever arm nila is yung distance. So, L1. So, therefore, yung L1 mo is simply equal to D minus D prime. Hala, aga malobat ng pencil. Hindi kasi ako nag-charge kagabi. Yan. Diba? So, therefore, the lever arm is yung D prime, ha? Isulat ko na lang. D minus D prime. Take note that your S2 is always yielding. Okay? So, makuha natin ngayon yung MU2. Mayroon na pala tayong MU2, 274.56161 times 10 raised to 6, ha? Para maging kilonewton meter. Take note, this is superposition. So, kung ano yung phi sa kabila, that is also your phi here. Okay? So, yung nakuha nating phi is 0.8236. Okay, ha? Kung ano yung phi sa scenario 1, yun din yung phi here. So, AS2, tama? And then, of course, yung bottom bar is always yielding. Our D prime is 70. Tama? So, therefore, makuha na natin yung AS2. AS2 is equal to 2760.59 mm squared. Okay? So, okay na. Makuha na natin yung AS. AS is the compression in steel. Take note, ha, yung iba, ang sinasagot dyan, AS1 lang. No. Kailangan the total. Kasi nga, di ba, ulitin ko, this is superposition. Parang pinaghiwalay natin yung AS into AS1 and AS2. Tama? Pinaghiwalay natin siya into AS1 and AS2. So, para bumalik yan, of course, you have to get the total. Diba? So, therefore, our total is 3641.4 mm squared plus our AS2, which is 2760.59 mm squared. So, therefore, our AS is equal to 6402. I-round up ko na lang. Mm squared. So, this one is in tension. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, the bottom bars, kailangan niya is 6402 mm squared. Okay, question.
Wala pa naman po.
Di ba? Wala pa so far. Kasi pag nag-practice kayo, of course, pag kayo na yung nag-solve, doon kayo magkakaroon ng questions. Anyways, And then, last one, of course, nandito na tayo, di ba? So from there, we have the force. Meron tayong force dito. Meron tayong force na ASFY. Then meron ka ring force dito na ASFY. Tama? So, summation forces horizontal is equal to 0. So, yung force mo, of course, we have the AS2. Tama? Times FY kasi laging yielding. Then, we have the AS prime, yung nasa taas. Pwede siyang FS, pwede ring FY. So, paano natin ma-check? Di ba meron tayo kanina formula? For the compression bar, okay? How do we check? Baka sabihin nyo over to, hindi to over. Or to ha, or. Okay, so for the compression bar, ano nga yung formula natin? We have Fs prime. Of course, this is Fs prime. Gawin natin prime. Kasi compression bar, so 600 times, C minus D prime over C. Let's go over. Yeah. C minus D prime over C. Ito. Okay? So, ma-check natin siya ngayon. So, 600. Our C is 420. Tama? Then, our D prime is 70 over 420. So, ang lalabas nyo ngayon na Fs prime is 366. So, again, C. Mali ako na nilagay. Sorry. This one is our C. Diba? Wherein, ano yung C? Take note, this is superposition, diba? So, kung ano yung A max natin sa 1, yun din sa kabila. So, kung ano yung C max natin sa 1, yun din yung sa 2. So, therefore, yung C mo dito is C max. Okay? C max. Okay? So, yan. So, 600. Yung na-compute natin na C max is 180 over 180. So, lalabas, that's 366.67. Greater than 345. Therefore, yielding. So, therefore, yung formula dapat natin is AS2 times FY is equal to AS prime times FY kasi yielding. Tama? So, therefore, magka-cancel out yung FY. So, therefore, AS2 is also equal to AS prime. So, therefore, your AS prime is simply equal to, saan siya equal? Your 2761. Ayan, ayaw na tumalab. Lobat na. Ayaw na tumalab. Squared. Basta yan. So, this one is for the compression bar. Okay? Question. Yun lang. Ano lang siya. So, yun pinakatatandaan nyo. Superposition lang siya. Okay? Yung Doubly, yung MU is nagkikerry ng MU1 plus MU2. Wherein sa MU1, that is the maximum condition, and then sa MU2 is the couple bar. Yun lang. Then, another thing is yung nasa baba, AS1 and AS2 is always yielding. You only check for the yielding of the AS prime. Okay? So, yan lang. We'll continue at 10. So, be back at 10. So, mga 20 minutes break lang. Okay? Then, doon na kayo mag-proceed sa sa second session na schedule. Okay? So, kung wala nang tanong, forever hold your peace. Anyways, stop presenting and then I'll stop recording. Okay? Thank you and be back at 10. Sorry, 10 tuloy. Sorry. Be back at 9 p.m. 9 a.m. Short break lang tayo. Okay? Para 9 to 10, siguro, isang sample problem na lang for the RB. Then, the next two would be for the midterm na. Okay? Bye. Don't forget to leave the meeting. Okay?
Okay po, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you po, sir.
Thank you, sir.
No, saan? Tawagin mama.
May batang meeting.